are joined by the chief meteorologist, Mark Dixon. Where are we with all this now?
Things are gradually improving, but I do want to point out in those videos that we showed you from Boston, from New Jersey, Atlantic-facing coastline. So you know, we have Long Island that is a barrier for us. So we had 3 high tide cycles to get through. No real major flooding concerns. So good news there. And peak wind gusts between 40 and 50 miles an hour. But again, the worst is behind us. So some showers, downpours continue this evening. A couple downpours again. Can't rule those out. But otherwise, as we move forward in time, expecting the wind to also decrease in intensity. Right now, through the next several hours, still between 30 and 40 miles an hour. So a low-end chance we could add a couple more power outages into the mix. And that coastal flooding again, it's a low-end chance. We've made it again now to our 3rd high tide cycle, which is reaching its peak right now, western parts of Long Island Sound. So the good news here is that the wind direction, instead of out of the east pushing water into the Sound, northeasterly, actually an offshore wind direction. So that bodes well for any additional flooding threat. Those winds right now up sustained between 15 and 25 miles an hour. There's our ICAM view from Torrington. Raindrops on the camera lens, a familiar scene looking out really any window in Connecticut from along the shoreline in Old Saybrook. Kind of a darkness to the sky there, a little bit of a break in the action. We are tracking on first alert radar the heaviest of the downpours moving from Ellington up toward Windsor Locks and Enfield. Elsewhere across Connecticut on the state's only live radar, just isolated to scattered showers. So it's going to be damp. It's going to be breezy this evening. Not ideal. Temperatures running below average too. 50 to 55 inland, 50 to near 60 along the 95 corridor. And you can see the large area of rain that extends all the way up toward the Canadian border, all connected to this area of low pressure that is spinning just to our south. And it's nearly stationary right now, but over the next, say, 12 to 24 hours, it is going to start shifting offshore. And as that happens, the wind will continue to decrease. It's still going to be breezy tomorrow, just not as strong as today, and the rain will be winding down. So overnight tonight, we'll about 45 to 50 inland, low 50s along the 95 corridor. And tomorrow, first alert futurecast showing wind gusts 20, 25 miles an hour through the first half of the day, certainly decreasing by this time tomorrow. And temps tomorrow reaching the upper 50s, 60, 61 inland, low 60s along the 95 corridor. So we could see some partial clearing before the sun sets tomorrow. All as that area of low pressure moves farther offshore. You can see that taking place tomorrow late afternoon into the evening hours. Then we've got this cold front that's going to move through. It's going to do so dry throughout the day on Wednesday, and then behind that, briefly chillier air. So on our first alert 7-day forecast, with the sun on Wednesday, we're up between 60 and 65. Then by Thursday, highs only in the upper 50s. As the wind begins to subside a bit by Friday morning, temperatures dropping down to the upper 30s, then low 60s on Friday. Then the big rebound, perfectly timed for the upcoming weekend. Mid 60s on Saturday, then back above average in the low 70s on Sunday. Sunday, later in the day, likely some increasing cloudiness as some wet weather moves in by early Monday of next week. Another cold front with some showers behind that, temps in the 60s. Shoreline highs, we're in the upper 50s Thursday, low 60s on Friday. A little bit warmer Saturday into Sunday of the upcoming weekend.
All right, Mark, thanks.